Hey, what's up, everyone?
Construction
We're going to be
complete.
doing the Yuri
Unable
versus
to
USA.
comply. Building in progress. Training. New construction options.
So I'm just going to scout
Unit
with these
ready.
dogs. And let me
Construction
know if you
complete.
guys like the audio
Unit
quality
ready.
because it should be a little bit better. But I gotta get used to this headset, so... Okay.
Squared away, sir. On my way.
Construction complete. New
So I'm just making my
construction options.
refinery, trying to anti-scout his first brute.
Unit lost.
Squared away, sir. Got it.
And I'm actually gonna go forward, you know,
Orders?
aggressively anti-scout, and then I'm gonna go back because the Gatling tank's gonna come. Because if this guy, whenever you miss with the, whenever he misses with his brute, scout brute, he
Construction
sends
complete.
a Gatling tank. And I'm gonna go
New
one
construction
Grizz
options.
to try to
Building.
kill the Gatling tank.
Structure garrisoned. Training. Unit ready. Unit lost.
And
Construction complete.
so initiate
Unit
killed my
lost.
dog.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna
Outstanding.
try to look for his gat.
Building. Unit ready.
Ready as ever. You'll get the cash in a flash. Reporting for duty.
Now what I want to do with my miners, if I'm really not putting a lot of effort into it, is
Insufficient funds.
make a patch in the ore and then
Unit
put my
ready.
refinery right in the patch.
Bound forward.
But I actually
Securing position.
messed it up
On our
this
way,
game,
sir.
but not too big of a deal. But see where my dog scouted, he put a initiate in that one little building
Construction
to try to fool you, so you lose a
Unit
scout dog.
ready.
And now I want to make a radar and then sell one of the refineries as soon as my radar comes out.
Vehicle Destination ready. Commander. On our way, sir. Vehicle ready. Bound forward. Bound forward.
Unit ready.
On our way, sir.
Construction
Bound
complete.
forward.
Low
Notice that
power.
refinery that's
New construction
farther
options.
away from the ore.
Structure
And I want
sold.
to scout. I want to see if he's making
Vehicle ready.
magnetrons or what he's making.
Unit
I really
ready.
want to see what he's making. So
Our base is
maybe
under
I could try to
attack.
get one. And like he actually
Commencing
thought that he had me right there. That
Construction
he
complete.
almost got me because
Weapon
I
ready.
shot it right away.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Ready. On our
And
way, sir.
he got overconfident right there.
Building.
I was actually gonna try to beat
Weapon ready.
pick Soviet versus this Yuri, but
Unit
I
ready.
decided not to
Good to go.
because I think Soviet's a little bit harder.
Ready.
I think my allies are a little bit stronger
Construction
versus
complete.
Yuri. So I just didn't want to take a chance and make sure
Cancelled.
I win this game.
Outstanding.
Unit
But
ready.
this is actually a good player. He's been around for years.
Construction complete.
Destination commander. Bound
Well,
forward.
he's one of the old players that pops in every
Ready to roll.
New
now and
construction
then when the
options.
game used to be huge, when everyone used to play.
Cancelled. Building.
I've been noticing lately a fifth refinery after War Factory, after Battle Lab, seems to be working very well.
Select target.
So I'm going to keep doing that.
Yes, sir. Securing position.
Cancelled.
And now I want to do an aggressive Harrier
Fire zone
and use
clear.
my tanks to help my Harrier.
Construction complete.
And actually he only had one magnetron, and I actually kind of looked like he had to defend it, but I just attacked it. I'm like, what the hell?
Unit lost.
I see an opening, I'm going for it.
Promoted.
And actually I was like, oh man, I kind of ruined the game for him. Like it's not gonna be like, but I mean like,
Unit lost.
if you leave your MCV open, you kill it. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay.
Aren't the trees
Unit
My Harrier
ready.
didn't really need to use it right there.
Yes, sir. Hooah!
I was gonna use
New
it.
rally point established.
So now he's only gonna have one war factory, but he's still in the game. He just can't build. He has an economy and a decent economy. I mean, his economy is not bad. He built all the miners that he had
Unit
to
ready.
at the time.
Structure
He has 4 or
garrison.
5 miners right now,
Construction complete.
which is enough, just as many as me.
There's only one.
Building.
Yuri Prime. So he's still in the game.
Like the wind.
It'll benefit
Unit
me in the
ready.
long run if it goes into a long game, because eventually I'll have
Unit ready.
2 or 3 war factories, or maybe even 4 war factories versus his one.
Going mobile.
But right now it's 1 war factory versus 1 war factory. I lost a
Unit
lot of
ready.
tanks.
Perfect.
So technically
Shields ready.
Planting.
he might actually be technically ahead of me just temporarily for a minute or two. Just to the fact I lost grizzly tanks, but does it make any sense to you guys?
Building.
I mean, if you ever watch like I don't really upload any games versus noobs, but if you watch a lot of games versus noobs, you're gonna notice that a lot of people do is they take all the tanks, blow up the MCV, and then after the MCV is blown up, they basically lose the game right after that. So you kill the enemy MCV, then you lose the game right after. I don't do any of that crap. You know what I mean?
Unit ready.
Aircraft reporting.
I mean, if you're new at this game, you know, you're not gonna play anything. It's not even, the game's not gonna look nothing like this. You know what I mean?
Pilot reporting.
These are players that have been playing for years, and like, you know, they're all pretty good and stuff.
Construction complete.
And my plane wasn't getting nothing there, but at least I saved the plane. And actually, he was waiting for he was gonna think I'm gonna like totally defend him and put a pillbox in. He's like, I'm gonna go after him. You know what I mean? If he's gonna be that close to my base, and I got a big army.
Cannot deploy here. Unit ready.
You just had random viruses. I don't know why he's like bringing up viruses. That's weird. This is because he's I'm paired over my base, maybe.
Unit ready.
Yeah, and he's worried he's gonna overload on me. His masterminds are gonna overload. But it's me 1 minute goes to a different warpath.
Unit ready. Construction
So my GIs are basically mastermind proof because they overload the masterminds.
building.
And I noticed with the GIs, it's always good to go after the magnetrons with the GIs, not the masterminds, because they actually and don't sandbag. Just actually fire at them. Just walk toward them and fire.
Unit lost.
But I sandbag right there just in case he went at me with his jets and magnetrons.
Unit ready.
I mean, don't sandbag versus the masterminds is what I meant. It always works better, even though they do less damage to GIs. Just don't sandbag versus them. Because what happens is they're gonna shoot each other. They're not gonna move after the mind control, and right before the mind control, they're not gonna move. And you're gonna get more overload on the masterminds. And I actually made a slight error right there. A tank control error right there, but I basically was like, I'm not gonna make the best of my slight error and use the GIs and use my battle fortress. So lost some masterminds. I mean, lost some Mirage tanks. Sorry.
Reinforcements ready.
But like, it looks like but look, he's actually putting up a fight now. Like he has some of my Mirage tanks. I think only 1 or 2. I think you might have killed the one other one. I don't know what.
Unit ready. Select
So I'm gonna make sure that Mirage tank doesn't hit my battle fortress. It won't kill it, but it might do some damage to it. Now I want to put that pillbox right there. I don't want him screwing around. I want to deter the Yuri Prime, but I didn't need to move to MCV. But I did, even though I killed the Yuri Prime before, because I don't want to screw around with that crap.
Our base is under attack.
Like, what if I got in a situation where just like he was attacking that war factory, he was attacking my MCV. So just move my MCV to the corner, just like when you're castling in chess, you move your king to the corner. The MCV is kind of like the king, most important thing in the game in a way, because I noticed how I clicked a bunch of prism tanks because I thought I was gonna get a bunch of Mirage, have a bunch of Mirage, and then attack with prism. I want to cancel my prism tanks to get Mirage. I need Mirage more than prisms right now because I'm versus masterminds. They're gonna do a lot better. Small army, you always make Mirage tanks in a smaller army. Well, their armies are smaller right now because we're exchanging a lot, we're fighting a lot, and
building. Chronosphere ready.
Notice I got a chronosphere. I just want to chronosphere him in the water as fast as possible. Look at this, I got 2 of my Mirage tanks back.
Construction complete.
That one I want to gap generate the middle of the map, so he's not gonna know what to do. It makes him confused, and it makes him not know what to do to attack me. And now he really can't do much if he really can't hurt these Mirage tanks right here. There's too many of them, even though there's only like 1, 2, 3 and 4, 7. It's only 7 Mirage tanks, but he really needs more crap.
Select target.
And he's actually mad right now.
Construction complete.
He's getting mad, but he's laughing that
repairing.
But now I want to make sure I was actually, since I had a battle fortress, I didn't want to make Guardian GI AFVs, and the only problem with this is the battle fortress is slightly slower. So he might chase me around a little bit. He needs masterminds, but there he goes.
Unit ready. Unit
And
ready.
notice, he's actually putting up a fight and he only has one war factory. I blew it up with my grizzly tanks. Lost some grizzly tanks, so it put me slightly behind because of the fact that I lost like what 5 grizzly tanks about. And so I mean, it was impossible to kill him until like I rebuilt an army. But since he's just harassing me, I gotta wait a couple minutes until I rebuild my not rebuild an army right now, but I mean get a big enough army to attack him.
Low power.
But notice he has a one random disc over there, so I had to move these Mirage tanks back.
Unit ready.
And he actually did sneak in the back. I should have actually not let him fire at the chronosphere. And watching the replay, I realized that I should have not let him force me to shield. But not too big of a deal. I shielded the chronosphere. It's over. You know, I'm safe. So. And now I'm not attacking because I need 2 sources of air defense. I need one source of air defense for my Mirage tanks and my army, and 1 source of base defense for my base. Did I say base defense or did I say air defense? 2 sources of air defense.
Unit ready. Repairing. Chronosphere.
Now he's gonna get a little tricky right here, and I wanted to attack him, but he's actually attacking me, so he's putting me under defense, and I'm not too big of a deal to put me under defense. And notice how I made. Some people are gonna say, why didn't you make a repair IFB that is free? If you repairing 1 battle fortress, it's better to make a repair depot versus Yuri, because then if he kills your MCV, you could repair it. I'm gonna get, and now he's not gonna kill it because it's a 1-star, a veteran battle fortress. So
repairing.
And I shot 1 disc down, so I'm not too worried. Okay, I just wanna fill up my IVs, and then after I get some air defense, then I wanna attack. But before I even gather my stuff to attack, he attacked me. So. And I notice I got a chronosphere. If I hit him with a weather device, he's practically dead. So if I could survive a few more minutes, I'm gonna be okay. And notice how the Yuri only has 1 war factory. He should. Why am I not? I should be making more war factories. What the hell am I doing? But yeah, 1 war factory. He's putting up this much trouble. Yeah, there's my second war factory. Now I want to just attack him, but he actually started magging me real quick right there, and I kind of like got my attack real screwed up. I was like, okay, I got a little. I'm gonna get these because they're not moving. So notice how it lagged like a split second right there. I don't know why it does this sometimes when you chronosphere. It just does. I'm like, oh crap, he got me in a mag, and then it was hard to get. I was like, okay, I just want to move back and then regroup and then go in a different direction. And I was like, I'm just gonna let the IFV go, not try to save the IFV and then random other tank or Mirage tank. And that was a bad pair drop because he shot them all. Obviously, look at it. So but I wanted to pair drop the middle and collect it with my tank units. But next time I'm gonna pair drop a little bit behind. That's actually kind of weird how that happened. I pair dropped directly above my arm and he still shot them all down without shooting my tanks at the same time. That's weird, right? So
construction complete.
Kinda killed that Burger King. And now notice how I built like that. That's what Soviet and Yuri does versus Soviet or Yuri. They built like that, and then they put defenses in the middle.
Unit ready.
Now I could either attack his base or attack his miners first.
Unit ready.
But since this will be a little bit faster to attack his miners first, I'm gonna do that. Since I had to kill his buildings before I go on. I could have done either one though. Now I want to make sure if he kills any tanks, he kills my Mirage tanks last. I want to keep my Mirage alive. My prisms alive. I only have 2 prisms in there. He might control 1 of them. But I want to keep getting the zapping on him.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
So and I actually realized like I gotta better shoot fire at the masterminds first. And look at his, now he's doing the split, like he's attacking with the disc in my base, and like he got my battle lab. Wasn't too happy about that.
Reinforcements ready.
No, I want to make sure he doesn't kill anything else, especially the ore purifier. I'm more worried about him killing the ore purifier than the random 1 war factory. I got 3. I don't care if I lose 1.
Transformer panels in
Building.
order.
Our base is under attack. Lightning storm ready.
I'm actually gonna keep my
Construction
battle
complete.
fortress on defense for my
Building.
base.
Construction
Basically, I'm
complete.
gonna storm him.
Select target.
If he doesn't shield it,
Lightning
he's
storm
dead.
created.
It's a sure shot.
And while he's busy shielding, I'm gonna shoot his disc. Okay. So he can't build now, so it's only a matter of minutes before I win the game.
We can make adjustments.
New construction options.
Made for
Unit
speed.
ready.
Tools of the trade. Running smooth. Tools of the trade. Fast and light.
Cause he basically has nothing.
Unit
He
ready.
put up a little bit of a fight with one
Chronosphere
war
ready.
factory, and I have 3 war factories. All he could do is
Made for speed.
hope for a miracle,
Destination.
and like
Tools of the trade. We're going.
see how it was lagging for a
Unit
second and it
ready.
stopped lagging.
Let's make a warpath. Need a
I mean, you
conversion?
guys can stop watching the video now. I mean, it's practically
Unit
over, but
ready.
I'm gonna upload the whole game on like I did that one time where it cut off. I actually did it by accident.
Unit
I
ready.
didn't mean to do that.
We can make
Look how many IFVs I got.
On the go.
Let's load up the
So that means
Nothing can stop us.
Unit
Yuri
ready.
could put up that much of a fight with just 1 war factory versus 3. Imagine him on 5 war factories.
Affirmative, sir.
Unit ready.
Aren't the trees
I'm gonna stop the commentary here, and you guys go watch the rest of the game.
Repositioning.
Dioptric manifold clear.
Let's make a warpath.
Unit ready.
Let's see some action.
Prism sensor stable. Compensating for terrain flux. Aren't the trees lovely?
Unit
Replanting.
ready.
One more for the land.
Our base is under attack.
Take it in close.
Unit lost.
Nothing can stop us.
We're uncrushable.
Take it in close.
Our base is under attack.
Lens shifter. Resolving target coordinates.
Repairing. New construction
Prism
options.
sensor stable.
Unit lost.
Battle
Repairing.
fortress on the alert.
Aren't the trees
Rolling
lovely?
thunder.
Laying low.
Building. Building.
Tools of the trade. Running smooth. Mean, green, and unseen.
Unit ready.
Going mobile. Aren't the trees lovely? On the prowl.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Nobody here but us.
Construction complete.
More for the land.
Repairing.
Can do. Need a conversion? Watch my
Our
dust.
base is under attack. New construction options.
Let's
Unit
make
ready.
a warpath.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Want some shade? Time for an answer.
Unit promoted.
Prism sensor stable. Want some shade?
Unit lost.
Nobody here but us trees. We can make adjustments. Fast and light.
Building. Unit lost.
IFV ready. Running smooth. Taking them down.
Unit
Watch my
lost.
dust. Replanting.
Lightning storm ready. Unit lost.
Need a
Select
conversion?
target.
Of course.
Warning. Lightning storm created.
It's a sure shot.
Unit ready.
We can make adjustments. Hitting them hard.
Player defeated.